Okay folks, a very good afternoon. Very good afternoon from Newcastle Airport. So, very good afternoon everyone from Newcastle International Airport. If you can hear me, hello. If you can't, I'm sorry, but there's a lot of wind. I'm trying to get the live stream shared. On Twitter. We've got a lot of diversions here at Newcastle. But very good afternoon to everyone. We've got a Lufthansa that's just about to land, and that should be in a moment. So, Northern Aviation. 9 diverts. We've got 6 diverts at the moment. Sam, got 6 at the moment, so we've got a couple of British Airways there, and yeah. Neil Russell Hubbard, good afternoon. Class 43, good afternoon. Northern Aviation. Fergus, good afternoon. Welcome everybody. So we've got Lufthansa Embraer 190 that's just about to land, and yeah, Lufthansa Embraer 190, and also maybe a couple of departures as well. Folks, if you wouldn't mind sharing the live stream for us, please, that'd be greatly appreciated. My hands are absolutely freezing. I'm trying to share this at the same time. I'm going to put my umbrella up in a second, which may or may not be a good or bad idea. So yeah, we've got British Airways parked there. We've got EasyJet, Jet2. We've got 1, 2, 3 EasyJets parked over there, and we've got another EasyJet that's parked there, and they all diverted in earlier. And there is a KLM still on the ground as well. So yeah, there's lots to see. At the moment, it doesn't look like there's any more diversions en route, and that's mainly because the airport's pretty full at the moment. Anyway, I'm just going to share this on Facebook. Just going to share that. Once again, a very warm welcome to everyone to the live stream. We'll only be live for a few minutes, just until Lufthansa's landed, and then we'll see if there's any departures. Let's have a look. 15 on board. Hello everyone. Sandra McGregor, hello, lovely to have you with us. How are you doing? Sorry if the audio wasn't very good. Spitfire F100, great to have you on board, mate. And Bob, hello mate, lovely to have you with us. Laura Coyle, yes, I've just started live now, Laura. Just literally started the live stream now. Lufthansa is just about to turn on to final. Right, just putting the brolly up because the wind is, the rain even is starting to get a little bit on the heavy side. Just going to share this. Oh, it's freezing cold. But how's everyone managed this afternoon? Everyone keeping all right? Hope so. It's, I've been here since 7 o'clock this morning, so I've seen pretty much all of the movements, and it's not been too bad actually. Obviously, the diversions here have all made life a bit interesting. Now, I'll have a full video to come up later on tonight, which will be better because it'll include all of the movements. But just to give you a little idea of what's been in, so that A320neo that's parked over there flew all the way from Cyprus to Heathrow. So it was about a 6-hour flight, and the crew did attempt to land at Heathrow, and sadly that wasn't possible just due to the weather being so bad. So they elected to divert to Newcastle. So 7 hours after taking off from Cyprus, they landed here in Newcastle. So quite the adventure for the crew and passengers. And at the moment, those passengers who've been on board that plane now for the best part of 9 hours are still sat there on that aircraft waiting to go home. So yeah, I wouldn't fancy I wouldn't fancy being on the on that aircraft. What's the winds at the moment? Space Dreams, the wind at the moment, I think it's gusting about 34. Let's have a look what we've got. Newcastle Meta, 270 degrees, 28 knots, gusting 41. So it's gusting 41 at the moment. So yeah, that's going to be interesting for this. Lufthansa. Just over to the right hand side, I'll just pan over for all of you, just so you can see. I mean, just look at the windsock, it's nice and orange. I'll just pan over. There's a good old Newcastle control tower. Even the poor seagulls are struggling in the wind, poor things. Just over to the right hand side here. And I'm just going to try and pan slowly. So just over here we've got an Eastern Airways ATR 72 600, registrations Golf India Alpha Charlie Zulu, and that aircraft flew up earlier with the West Ham football team on board, and they're going to be, I believe it did anyway, they're meant to be playing Newcastle United tomorrow at St James's Park, I believe. So an interesting little movement. And the building you've got there is the Newcastle Aviation Academy. So yeah, now, I'm trying to keep this sheltered as much as possible, but I've got a funny feeling my umbrella might be blown inside out. 19 Bootsy 68. Good afternoon, lovely to have you. Only a few minutes live, Bob. Well, there's absolutely, I'm not being unkind, but everyone's been probably asking why, but the wind at Newcastle, since I was here at 7 o'clock this morning, the wind has never been above 10 knots. So it was only forecast to increase by about 4 o'clock. So, you know, round about now. So it would be a waste of battery and a waste of your time to watch planes landing and taking off in a straight line. You know, it's better if we could go live when there's a bit of activity. So that's what we're doing now. As you all know, the battery life on this is typically 30-40 minutes, so we'll film what we can and call it a day. You're currently in Whitby for a break, Neil. Fantastic, mate. Very good. Thank you for subscribing, Laura. It's very kind of you. Much appreciated. And Mark, 19 Bootsy 68. Great to have you on board. Aviation game. You can see the Lufthansa plane. Brilliant. He should just come into sight for us in a minute or so. On Newcastle's plane away, Sam. Ah, right. Sorry, my bad. In that case, it'll be taking Newcastle away, yeah. That'll be the one, mate. Thank you for pointing that out, Sam. That's much appreciated. You're surprised BA actually paid for 7 hours flight time of fuel. It's quite impressive, actually, just in the number of diversions. Not just here, but across the country. There's been a couple of Ryanair's divert over to Edinburgh, and yeah, it's been a fun day. Now I'm trying to keep hold of my umbrella, and yes, I know you're probably sat there thinking, what idiot holds an umbrella when the winds are like this? But unfortunately, it's the only way I'm going to keep my equipment dry-ish and manage to keep this stream going. So just have a pan back over to the apron. Got the British Airways over there. One of them is due to go out back to Heathrow. Pretty sure he got an earlier slot. So that should be going soon. Lufthansa isn't in sight yet, I can't see him. We are just going to... Actually, I'm going to have to manual focus this, folks, so just bear with me. Manual. Just the visibility at the far end of the runway isn't great, so we'll... oops. Just going to zoom in and manual focus it just so that we can watch this Lufthansa. Manual, focus, manual. There we go. I still can't see Lufthansa yet, but he'll be here in a minute. Now, the two British Airways at the very far end of your screen there, so the two at the very, very far end, they didn't divert here. They've been in storage here for the last couple of days. So, although it looks like we've got 4 British Airways that have diverted here, in reality, it's actually only been... It's only actually been 2. So. And the British Airways A320neo has just put his beacon light on, which means he's going to be going. Woohoo! So we're going to get at least a departure, as long as the battery life holds out. And also the skiprat, Graham, great to have you on board, mate. Yeah, that's right. It's crazy that 3:46 here in the morning. Yeah. Still bunged up, yes, Mark. Still. Although to be honest with you, not as bad today as it was the last couple of days. So, and to be honest with you, this morning I was absolutely fine. I think it's just with having been out in the cold, the time I have. I mean, I'll zoom out, but like my hands are absolutely frozen, so yeah, it's pretty cold, and even if you've got a good few layers on, it's still pretty chilly on the hands. Right, that you watched the Neoland, very nice, very nice. That Lufthansa, I still can't see Lufthansa. Where is he? Should have been on the approach by now, surely. Oh yeah, there he is. He's at 2,300 feet. Okay. 2,300. Great. So we'll pan over to the approach. I can just see the landing light of the Lufthansa now. It's just popped into view. So what we'll do is we'll pan over. You can see the wind at the moment as it is. It's very strong. A little bit of a crosswind as well. Should be fine for this Lufthansa. It's gusting 42, but most of it's just straight down the runway. So we'll see what he does. What's the rain like? Rain's still pretty annoying. Right, where's the Lufthansa? There he is. Right, you should all be able to see the Lufthansa. Oops, sorry. I just knocked the camcorder. Right, that's the Lufthansa there, and as you can see, it's pretty bumpy. Pretty bumpy. Zoom in a little bit. So it's gusting 29 knots, it's just been reported, so still fairly strong. Ooh, lovely. Nicely done. Very, very nicely done. So that's the Lufthansa Embraer 190, Delta Alpha Echo Charlie Echo, and that's arrived from Frankfurt. So yeah, lovely, lovely landing there by the crew. Right, just gonna zoom out a little bit. British Airways is just ready to taxi, so we'll get at least one departure anyway, which is good. Yeah, rescue vehicles just going on the runway there. And what looks like a snowplow as well. Nice. So that's Lufthansa just taxiing to stand there. Not sure where the sorry, not sure where the fire engine and that's all going to, but obviously heading somewhere. I hope the audio's okay for everyone. I'm sorry if you can hear the wind blast and everything. It's not much, unfortunately, I can do, but I'm trying to keep the umbrella around the mic, so at least it's blocking some of the wind noise for all of you. But sorry about that. Delta Alpha Echo Charlie Echo. So the Frankfurt flight just restarted the other week, and it's good to see the Embraer 190 back on the route as well. It's really good. So I'm just turning in on the stand there. Right, don't forget folks, keep your comments coming in the live chat, and if you've any questions I'll endeavour to answer them as best I can. Dan the Man, 2E737 Max, coming up north after 2 attempts at Manchester. Ooh, that could be good. Although, I'm not sure if Newcastle is accepting any more diverts though. Yeah, it looks like the 2E's heading to Edinburgh, unfortunately. Crumbs, dear me. The Lanzarote to Leeds Bradford flight has tried landing at Leeds. It's diverted to Durham Tees Valley Airport, and it's now performed a go-around at Durham Tees Valley Airport. You couldn't make it up, honestly. But I imagine Newcastle wouldn't be accepting any more diversions due to the number of aircraft on the ground. But yeah, dear me, that's crazy, absolutely crazy. So we'll get this British Airways departing. The next arrival unfortunately isn't for a little bit. Next arrival isn't till 5:48, so it's nearly another hour and 40, and unfortunately we're not going to be live for that. Right, there's the BA taxiing. Audio's fine, Bob, thank you mate, cheers. I need bigger battery packs, yeah. It's an investment one day, mate, but for now, you know, for now we'll just use what we've got until another day. Yeah, I've just seen that, Dan. Yeah, that's crazy, absolutely crazy. You would have thought they might have diverted here. Oh, no worries, mate, no worries. Oh, did you manage to get a day off in the end as well? That's great. So here we have British Airways A320neo, Golf Tango Tango November Lima, and this is the aircraft which diverted earlier when it was flying from Cyprus to Heathrow and then diverted to Newcastle. So this is the crew about to reposition back to Heathrow and try and land, you know, have a second go at it. Now the main thing is I'm hoping my camcorder battery holds out today, because I've done quite a bit of filming, and oh, my bad, sorry folks, it's not Tango Tango November Lima. Tango Tango November Lima was the A320 that operated the delayed shuttle flight. Sorry about that. That A320neo is Golf Tango Tango November Romeo. That's the aircraft which diverted earlier. So sorry about that. The Tango Tango November Lima registration is what operated our shuttle flight from Newcastle to Heathrow earlier. Getting the registrations mixed up. That's the aircraft just taxiing down taxiway Delta to holding point Delta 1 at the far end of the runway, and the wind is definitely picking up. I've now had my brolly turned inside, my umbrella turned inside out now twice, so the wind is definitely picking up. Oh, there's another good movement, folks. The Eastern Airways. Oh, here's another good one. So we're going to get at least 2 departures. Brilliant. The Eastern Airways ATR 72. I presume, after Sam, what you said earlier, that's got Newcastle United on board. They've just put the beacon light on, and there you go. You can see it. They're just starting the number 2 engine now. So that should be departing shortly. So that's another movement we'll have to see. Brilliant. Whoa, there goes the umbrella again. And back again. Woohoo! Right, let's pan back to that British Airways. I'm trying to keep it in the direction of the wind just so that it's not blowing inside out as much. Right, let's just adjust that. There we go. That's the aircraft just taxiing there. So that's great. We're going to get at least 2 movements, which is nice. I was getting a bit worried because none of the EasyJets seem to have called up or anything, so there's not much activity on that front. Eurowings returned. Yes, I got the Eurowings before, mate, and that was brilliant to see. So Borussia Dortmund delivery on the first flight back was brilliant. Oh, thank you, mate. Thank you. When I get back, like I say, my hands is freezing at the moment. I'm struggling even just to. I've got. I'll show you what I've got. I'll just zoom out. I've got all of you on YouTube here. You're all here on my phone, so keep your comments coming. They're really appreciated, folks, and any comments or anything like that. But yeah, I'm struggling to scroll, film and hold a brolly at the same time. You can tell men are terrible multitaskers. Sorry, but I said it. Eurowings return, that one. And Exploring Buses and Mate. Hello, welcome aboard. Right, here goes the British Airways. This is going to be fun. Lovely, beautiful takeoff. You can see the wind catching the aircraft there. Right, so that was the that was the British Airways departing. Now I've got the Eastern Airways to depart. That'll be good. It's Eastern Airways just backtracking now. can't beat an Eastern Airways ATR. Only with a Logan Air ATR. So the crew was just on the radio there, just thanking the Newcastle control tower and their staff for all the help in getting them turned around and back underway to Heathrow. So that was a nice gesture. That was a nice gesture. You watching me and on Flight Radar? Ah, fantastic. Thank you very much, mate. Thank you very much. Lanzarote Leeds has finally landed at Teesside. Happy days, Dan. Happy days. Yes, Laura, Storm EUNICE is pretty bad. It seems to have affected most of the south this time. So that's different to what it was in November, and yeah, it's been a very, very strong storm. There's no two ways about that. So, how long have we been live for? Started streaming 26 minutes ago, so in reality we're probably going to have another 10-15 minutes if that. Probably only going to have another 10-15 minutes of battery life from the So the Eastern Airways ATR, it's going to be a nice movement to get to Barton. Can't see any other lights or anything up there, but what I'll do is I'll stay alive for about 10 minutes even though there's nothing flying, and you can all see the aircraft on the ground and that, but like I say, I can't see any of the EasyJets with their lights or haven't called up, so this is probably going to be the last movement, unfortunately. But yeah, we've got about 50 people watching. It's lovely to have you all on board. Thank you for tuning in. So here comes Eastern Airways ATR. Well, that's exactly what I wanted to do. I didn't want to go live earlier in the day, because if I went live, the thing was we had more movements this morning, but it would have just been a waste of battery life. So yeah, going now is the better option, and the fact we've got a couple of aircraft as well is not too bad. Right, here comes Eastern Airways ATR then. See, I'm pretty sure I can hear aircraft engines started up in the background, but then I think it's just the Lufthansa's APU running. I might be wrong, but stay alive. Right, here comes Eastern Airways. See the wind just catching them there? There we go, they're airborne. That's my brolly. Oh, they're taking the stairs away from that British Airways. Taking the stairs away from that British Airways, so that's hopeful. The only thing is, we've only got 30 minutes battery life on the camcorder, and the camcorder battery is notorious for suddenly just, you know, ending for some reason. Joe Fryer, hello, welcome to the live stream. How many diversions? So today at Newcastle so far we've had 6 diversions. 2 British Airways, which you can see there in the background. 1 from Bucharest. 1 from Larnaca. We've had a few EasyJets, so we've had an EasyJet from Luton, Birmingham, Gatwick, or it might have been 2 from Luton, I can't off the top of my head remember. I've got the list written out, so let me just have a look at my phone. We've got, yeah, so EasyJet A320neo from Faro to Luton, A320neo, the British Airways ones I've mentioned, EasyJet A319 from Belfast to Birmingham, EasyJet A320 from Berlin to Gatwick, another EasyJet A319 from Amsterdam to Luton. Oh, and I forgot about this one. British Airways A320 Golf Golf Alpha Tango Hotel, and that is from, or should I say, that was from Venice to Heathrow. So those are the ones we've had so far, and 2 of them have departed to return back to their respective airports. So yeah, the EasyJet's still pinging on the ground, Uniform Zulu Hotel Echo, but I don't see much movement there, unfortunately. The British Airways may be going. I know Heathrow have opened up the slots because the weather has improved, so that British Airways might be going, but I doubt we're going to have the battery life to actually stay and film it, unfortunately. I've only got 20 minutes of battery life left on the camcorder, and it's probably going to be about 10 minutes on the laptop, so yeah. But anyway, folks, I hope you all enjoyed this little stream. Yeah, complete mayhem. Yeah, complete mayhem. Bonus of this wind is they're not going to be using much runway. That's absolutely true, Bob. Absolutely true, mate. It was quite impressive earlier this morning because of the low pressure and temperature. Some of the aircraft departing off runway 25 were really low, and it was really impressive to see, actually. But yeah, like I said, that'll all be included in tonight's upcoming video. Hopefully should get it uploaded, but we'll see how it goes. That British Airways still there. I've not heard anything on the radio to suggest he's getting ready to go. They have taken the stairs away and the Ranger vehicle has moved off, but oh, there goes the umbrella again. Woo! So yeah, we'll just have to wait and see. We'll wait another 5 or so minutes, and I mean, fingers crossed in that time something happens, but unfortunately, folks, I can't see there being much activity beyond this, so sorry. But I hope you enjoyed the couple of movements that we did have, and look forward to the ones we've got coming up later today. I was going to stick around for the Emirates landing, but it looks like that's going to be running late. But yeah, I'll just pan over to the left a little bit just to